Hello everyone. This video is inspired by the good people that I run into on a daily basis. And I know with life, especially if you're going through a hard time, you might not run into these kinds of people. And when you go a while without running into kind people and genuinely kind souls, you start to doubt the existence of good people in this world. But let me tell you, they do exist. They do exist. And I think something that isn't talked about much is that we should give those people their flowers. It's more than just giving out compliments. Yes, it's nice to tell somebody that they're kind and all that, but I'm talking about more like really sharing your love and respect for these types of people, whether they're strangers you just met or you've had a lifelong connection or it's a family member. It's like the saying, whatever you put out into this world, that is what is going to come back to you. And so whenever you do run into a kind soul, a beautiful soul, a soul that maybe even you wish you were like, or sometimes our inner trauma makes us jealous of these kinds of people. And it's really important to catch ourselves when we are being envious of what we wish we were like. A lot of the times when people see somebody who's so kind and so selfless, people take advantage of them. And that is coming from an unhealed place. And so when you see somebody like that, let them know that when you see them, they light up your day. Like today, I got off work and there's a few coworkers that are very, very cool souls. And there's one in particular where today, I on my way out, I let this person know, your energy is so needed in the workplace. You have this great energy to you, and you're a lovely person. And and genuinely not expecting anything in return. It's really just you putting out all these good vibes by just telling that person that. When you tell somebody that, like imagine they told you that, like, hey, your existence makes my day. Like having you around makes my shift go by so fast because I just have a great time with you. Or someone said, you know what, you're an amazing neighbor, and to see you get home safe every day, it's proof that angels exist and they're taking care of you on your way home. Things like that. It might be cheesy and cringy in the beginning, but the only way we can tap into better energy is by tapping into better energy and being vulnerable and telling these people, including telling yourself, that you are a lovely person. You are necessary in this planet. And even if you're going through something, a hard time, if you're going through depression, it's very hard to not to see the light in you, the love inside of you, right? Of course. And so that would be my advice for anybody going through a very dark depression or just very, self-conscious or anything like that. Start pouring out your heart to others and not being afraid of not receiving anything in return. With these people, I guess the only thing that I benefit from it is to know that I made that person's day. I guess that's the most selfish part about it. It's that I know that I will feel so happy to see that person smile because somebody truly saw them and truly appreciated them. for existing, for a kind thing they did. If you, even people at coffee shops, when you're getting your coffee, when you're ordering your food, if you see somebody that is going above and beyond, and they don't even have to, it might be a job that you think is miserable, but you know what, to that person, that is their whole life in that moment. And so when somebody shows up and just does their best and you notice it, you should say something, because affirming somebody else, in a way, it does make you feel so much better, because you see, when you tell them that, most people will say thank you so much. Most people will be like, wow, thank you for noticing, and some may even say, wow, I feel the same way about you. You're a special person. And so there are good people left in this world, and you just have to see them, and you have to find them. We think this cruel world is full of cruel people and people who are just gonna hurt you, but you're not going out there to explore and find these people. Or sometimes you don't even have to go out of your way to find these people. They're all around you. It's just you haven't stopped to truly notice them. I'm telling you, when you go get your coffee, when you're out doing errands and you notice a kind, genuine, caring person, just let them know, like, hey, you're very kind and genuine, and I think you should know that. I think this is a small way, a small thing that has helped me in my depression, and it will help you in your depression and your dark thoughts. And it really starts from inside. And today, just coming out of my long work shift, it was a very busy day. I feel content and I feel grateful to have a job, to have a kind coworker, to have this opportunity to spread some love, even though deep down I may feel lonely. Deep down I feel alone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because you know what? I'm gonna hang on to those moments with people. That's honestly what has helped, and that is what's going to help you. Trust me. And you have to notice these people. And again, what the energy you put out will come back. And God sees your intentions. God sees your pure heart. And God will put these people in your life. It could be for a few moments, for a day, for a week, for a month, for a year, for a decade. Even if things are temporary. I think at the end of the day, even if things are temporary, it's important to hang on to these moments of just appreciating others. And we're not perfect. Don't be so hard on yourself. We're not perfect. I have a few friends that I think are so kind and genuine, and I just haven't spoken to them, or it's just been so long, and then I feel bad, and there's this cycle. You might be in a cycle of like not feeling like it matters to show your appreciation. You might feel like, is it really going to make a difference? Am I actually even going to be heard when you tell somebody how you feel? But you know what? That's not the point. The point is for you to see and notice the good, kind people in this world and give them their flowers. Because you know what? When you do this, it shows your heart and how kind you are and how appreciative you are and lovely you are. And we need more people like you. God sees that. And God will just continue bringing in more and more kind people into your life. It's a cold world, but we are warm inside for a reason. We are meant to be in tribes and to support each other. I'm going to make another video on detachment later, but sometimes we go too far into detachment where we might feel like nobody cares about us, therefore I don't care about nobody. I don't owe anybody anything, and nobody owes me anything. But you know what? I think it is actually our job, in order to preserve humanity and empathy and compassion, is to acknowledge good people. We can spend all day talking about evil people, bad things, horrible people. But we should also talk about the good people, the sweet people, the people who are just inherently good souls. I think they all deserve their flowers. And you're one of them. You just have to tap into that love frequency and stop thinking it's embarrassing, stop thinking it's cringy, stop thinking you're weak for it. You're actually making your heart so big and strong that no bad thing, bad person, negative energy is going to get to you, because your heart is so big and impenetrable by negative energy that soon you'll hear people coming up to you telling you, hey, thanks for being here, thanks for being you. So there are good people in this world, and you're one of them. And we should not give up. Don't give up on good people. And that comes into play with relationships, with friendships, with dating, with marriage, with family, with friends. It's an everyday practice. So if you're watching this, try tomorrow. Give yourself the day. Try tomorrow. Tomorrow, your mission is to spot a good soul and let them know that you see them. And, like the saying goes, everyone is a mirror to our inner being. So when you witness somebody else in their element, really you are acknowledging that element that lives inside you too. And so, I hope this resonated with you. And don't give up. There are good people in this world, and that includes you and me. Thank you so much for watching, and be safe.